Konbancho, hi, I'm Pistachio Shouakuma, and welcome to the stream, and welcome to Shouakuma Shuffle, my YouTube just chatting Zatsudan series at weird times of the day, and we just chat a little, yeah. So, how is everybody doing today? This is such an early stream indeed. I know, because I have, so we're gonna be able to flower, and we're gonna be able to shuffle for about an hour, and then as soon as that is over, I need to like immediately end stream and go down to campus. So this was like, the Shouakuma Shuffle was at super early because it was my attempt at like fitting in another stream, because Chio Papa is picking me up this Wednesday after classes, so tomorrow after classes, and then I'm gonna be in the human realm Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and like Saturday. So I knew we could have a Sunday stream, but beyond that, I was like, oh, I don't know when we're gonna be able to make time. So that is what today is. That's because it was that tight. Wow, yeah. So when I told Suratuts in the Discord that I really racked my brain for times to stream, I really did. And last night I had like responsibility, so I was up until like 2 a.m. and then for this stream I had to wake up super early, so I only got like, I'm like nodding off, I only got like 5 hours of sleep, and that's even with actually I think I got 6 hours of sleep because I set my alarm for where I would get 5 hours of sleep, and then I woke up and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not having this little sleep. So I snoozed it for a whole hour, and I was like, oh, I guess I just won't like take a shower. But I still had time to take a shower. I had time to take a shower and make food. I just couldn't watch anime while I ate breakfast. So that's sped me up. That just I just ate and then I got in the shower, and then now I'm streaming. Yay! How are Turtles is doing? I think the last time I saw Chores was, we had a stream Saturday, right? Saturday was the Minecraft Saturday. I just went task Mecha. Oh, you aren't too at work, huh? Aren't you at work? Sorry, if I sound sleepy or different, because I really just woke up. Well, I woke up like an hour ago, but for me that's like just waking up, because I had to make food and take a shower in 1 hour. Because normally, say I have something at like any time, usually I need to wake up 3 hours before then to like, I took a really long time to get ready. Not because like I take a long time like taking a shower or like making food or anything, because I like lazing around. Gotta keep my streak alive. Your streak here! Oh, that's a strong tour. Even though if the streak isn't there in reality, you have to mentally keep it, huh? The heavenly realm is so loud today. The hustle and bustle of magic being cast. I can hear it. I'm sorry if you just hear like ominous rumbling. Oh my god, what kind of spells are they casting out there? I'm scared. What the hell? Yeah, so my plan for today is I'm going to stream, and then I'm gonna go to a seminar thing, and then I think I might have like an hour to take a nap, and then I've been telling Turtles in one of my classes we're building like this big contraption. It is time to test the contraption. I don't think the contraption is gonna work very well. In one of my classes, it's kind of silly. On Wednesday we're presenting like our group projects, and the professor's like, I will choose my 3 favorite projects and they will get to present at like this symposium or something. No, I want to purposely present the project badly. So that he's not like, Pistachio, I love your project, please go and present in front of a bunch of people. No. I need to think of some way I can curtail my project and like make it seem absolutely horrible. I need to. That's really sorry, Professor. It actually doesn't work, and actually I haven't been doing any work this whole semester. Just make it seem really bad. I don't know. Make it seem really bad. Yeah, but I think, okay, so I've been bad, and I'm supposed to have a horseback riding lesson this Saturday, because I don't know if you can believe it, I have not had a horseback riding lesson in 6 months. Yeah, it's making me sick to my stomach. I think it's 6 months. It was November, December, January, February, March, April. 5 months. 5 months. Because I am not very good at getting to the human realm on my own. So I need somebody's help. And everybody that I know, like Chupapa and Rumi, they're all been really busy lately. For the past 5 months, so I haven't been able to. But I actually haven't contacted my riding instructor to make... Yeah, right? I haven't contacted my... And I haven't contacted my riding instructor yet to actually make the appointment, so... So we will see. I don't know. I'm kind of scared because, you know, riding horses is kind of scary. And I haven't done it now for... It's been... I don't know. It's been a long time since I have. It literally, the definition of you have to get back up on the horse. Wait a minute. That's where the saying comes from, huh? I just have to get back up on the horse. Dayone, dayone. That makes sense. What else can I tell Churutachi? I went to the store. Before I went to the store, I was completely and totally like out of food in the refrigerator. I was like, oh, this would make for a really good time to clean out the refrigerator, huh? Because it's way easier when it's like already empty. How often do Churutachis clean out their refrigerator? Cause I'm really curious about that. Cause I think like you know what I mean, like deep clean. Like you take everything out and you wash every you wash like every drawer, and you wash like every what do you call those things that aren't drawers? Like shelves, yeah, shelves. Oh my goodness, it was so bad because my sink is not big enough to fit any of the drawers or any of the shelves from the refrigerator. I had to clean them all in the bathtub. So I would have to run from the kitchen, grab one of the shelves, bring it to the bathtub, like try and sit in the bathtub and wash the refrigerator drawer, bring it to the room, and like all of my refrigerator drawers are like broken. Like they don't want to slide on the tracks properly, so that was annoying me. And even though I didn't have really anything in the refrigerator, I still had to take it out. Like the few things I had out, it took like an hour. It was horrible. It was horrible. But I survived. I'm trying to do a lot of cleaning because normally when Chio Papa comes to get me, he doesn't like come inside my house and like look around. But this time he's like, oh, I want to come in and look around. And I'm like, ugh. It's so I'm literally, as I turn, Churutachis can't see it, it's off frame, but you might see behind me in this room, it looks all clean and beautiful and angelic. No, off the camera, the rest of the room is dirty and there's clothes everywhere. I'm looking at them right now. There's 1,000 different black clothes on the ground. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. Luckily, it's just clothes. So, like, my room is always sort of, like, quote-unquote, dirty. Because, like, but it's just, like, messy. I should use the word messy. Because I will clean, like, I'll hang up all the clothes. I'll put them on all hangers. And then, immediately the next day, there'll be a bunch of clothes on the floor. Because when I try on clothes in the morning, I don't hang them back up. And I try on, like, 10 outfits. And then I'm like, it's not okay. This I will stand by with my whole heart. Nothing feels better in the whole world than imagine this, Churutachi. You get home from a really long day, or even a short day. You're just tired. You get home and you're tired. What do you want to do? What's the best thing you can do? Whatever you think it is, you're wrong. The best thing you can do is go into your room and explode all of your clothes off. Like, just immediately, like, and all of your clothes are off, and then you put on pajamas, like, instantaneously. Come on, Llama! The Chelsea I have to wear this different. I know! Oh my god, Llamas. It's so early here. My voice, you can tell that I just woke up. It's so early. Yeah, because I I couldn't find any other time to stream this week, so I'm able to fit in this 1 hour Shouakuma Shuffle, and that's literally it. How was work? I hope you had a good day at work. Yeah, this has to be really weird for everybody from like, cause let me check the schedule so I can see the time conversion. Schedule. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. BST and 7 p.m. GMT plus 4. So for a bunch of tours, it's still really early. But not teaching at the moment. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like 4 p.m. BST. I didn't think you would be done by then. I'm not teaching at the moment. Do you not have to teach for the last hour normally? Or is that just something weird for today? Oh my god, Tatsu, I'm so tired. I don't know how people survive on like... Cause I had 5 hours of sleep last night. I don't know how people survive on 5 hours of sleep. I go home. Oh! What? Wait, yes? Oh, wait, you're right. Cause I was like, oh, I'm surprised. But then again, you're right. When you are at school as a child, it's not like your classes go until 5. Yeah, because school only goes until like 3 or something, huh? That makes sense. Wait, this is gonna be kind of a stupid question. In the UK, because I know you write time like 1520, 1700. When you say it audibly, like when you were like, oh, I'll see you at... Do you say 3 p.m. or do you say out loud 15? Like, oh... I'll be, if you're audibly telling someone like, oh, I'll be done at, would you say I'll be done at 15? If I'm talking to someone, okay. Is that how most people do it? I want to look this up. Do people use the 12-hour clock when speaking? Some people say, okay, so this I found it r/ask Europe. In Poland, official things, opening hours, etc. in 24-hour time. Casual speech depend on who you speak to. Sometimes it's 24 hours, sometimes 12. You gotta discern from context. No usage of AM, PM. Oh, just like Sweden, absolutely the same. 24 for official stuff and casual speech. We use 12. I prefer 24-hour clock for telling the time. I started using the 24-hour clock just a little bit because my laptop, the language is in Japanese because I wanted to get better at like passively learning the language, and it throws me off all the time. I really can't like, how do I say? I really can't mentally translate it yet. Like if I look at 1700, I have to go, oh, 17 minus 2 is 1650, so it's 5 o'clock. Like drop the 1. I have to do a bunch of stupid... I have to do a bunch of stupid mental math. Oh, a bunch of mental math. I'm really not good at it yet. I don't know. And you'd think that would be like an easy automatic thing, but maybe that's something you take for granted. Like for me, that does not come automatic at all. Yeah. I don't know how VTubers... Well, I was gonna say I don't know how VTubers stream so early, but I think I could stream this early on a regular basis if it wasn't for the fact that I got so little sleep. What is the lowest amount of sleep that you can get and you feel like normal? I think for me it's like 7 hours. If I got 7 hours, I might not notice it. See, mine is like a very delicate balance. 7 hours, I might not notice it. 6 hours, I'll feel like I died. But anything less is asking for trouble. Oh, you can do 6 just fine. Not like my if I just slept on my own, like, you know, no alarm clock, nothing required like to wake me up, I would sleep like 9 or 10 hours. So I think that means that my body naturally needs 9 or 10 hours, but I'm just forcing it to only have like 7. But I think normally I've been getting 8. Normally I've been getting 8. That's good. You shouldn't have less than 8, right? Let me look it up. I think doctors say like anywhere from 8 to 10 is healthy, right? What is a healthy amount of hours to sleep? I want the Mayo Clinic. Oh, Mayo Clinic says adults 7 or more hours a night. I didn't know that. I thought it was always... Wait! My doctor still tells me 8 to 10 and I sleep 10 and they say that's fine. But I'm looking at the Mayo Clinic and it says that's what 13-year-olds are supposed to get. It says 8 to 10 hours for teenagers. I'm mentally still there, huh? It's interesting how he see here, and then this is a .nih one, and it says sleeping more than 9 hours a night is not necessarily harmful and may be helpful for young adults, people who are recovering from sleep deprivation, and people who are sick. Okay, that's what NIH says. That's what NIH says. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm not gonna see tour touches for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Is anyone doing anything interesting? I'm trying to think. I want to look at my schedule quickly. Yeah, this for people who are new here, maybe they'll know. I will be having my school commencement, so like I'll be done with school in less than a month. Now I think it's like 3 weeks. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, like 3.5 weeks. Next weekend is a busy one for me. Oh yeah, like busy fun or busy not fun. So this week is super busy for me. Next week, oh. Next week, oh. Next week might not be much better because next week is our karate belt test. And so I have to go to karate every day. Oh, I could probably just stream Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe that's what I'll do. That'll be 3. Yeah. As long as we have 3 streams on the books, I feel fine. Got my first concert. Diamond anniversary and a hockey season celebration. Oh my goodness! Diamond is how many years? Is that like... That's like a lot, right? Is it 50? 60! Oh my god! What? That's so long. That's crazy. First concert, like you're going to or are you performing? End of hockey season celebration. What? All within 1 weekend? That's so much. Are you getting... Yeah, that's gonna be tiring. I feel like that's one thing that I'm like dreading about having like a job is gotta suck where definitely not performing. Oh, have fun. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know you did music or something. That's gotta be like the one thing that like sucks about having a job, especially is like you want to do stuff on the weekend because it's your only days off, so that's kind of the only time you can do stuff. But if you do things on the weekend, then you're gonna be maybe not feel rested for the next work week. So it's kind of like you have to pick and choose your battles, huh? I don't know. I hope someday the human realm gets 3-day weekends, right? Because people always say, like, I think it's a little bit silly when people are like, oh, like my work has 3-day weekends. We just work 10-hour days, 4 days a week. I feel like we shouldn't we want like, shouldn't we want like 4 8-hour shifts or something? I've not played an instrument in nearly 10 years now. What instrument did you play? I played cello, and I was listening to music on Spotify, and a song came on, and I could tell it had a cello in the background track, and I liked it way more. I instantly like anything more when I can tell it has a cello in the background. I like how great they did. What? So cool. I don't know how we measured like our skill level. But I did it all through the last year of elementary school, all middle school, all high school. And then I haven't really done it since high school, but I picked it up. I remember like a couple years ago, I picked it up to practice, and it was kind of like riding a bike, so I'm not too worried about it. I think it's like riding a bike. A little bit. I think so. The body remembers, maybe. Every time I go back to Chio Papa's, I was like, maybe I should grab my cello, but then I'm like, well, my apartment is really soundproofed, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to be playing the cello for the neighbors. Once I have a place to practice, yeah. It's kind of hard to find a place to practice. I probably could do it in my living room, because that's like the furthest away from the neighbors. Or no, it was my room the furthest away. I think my room is the furthest away. So either way, I don't know, I kind of want to try. I just like learning anime stuff now that like, because it was cool when I was in school to learn like classical stuff, but now it's like, I just want to learn like anime stuff. Konbanne, how are you doing? I woke up really recently, so if I sound really tired, that's why. I'm good, that's good. For breakfast, I had 2 over easy eggs on a bagel, and that was pretty good. What do Tourtatis eat for breakfast? I think I've eaten 2 eggs on a bagel for about for breakfast for like the past 3 months now. Ever since I found out about it, I don't know, it's like so good. Because it only takes like 5 minutes, but it tastes like you got it at a restaurant. Buckwheat. I think you said that. I need to look up buckwheat again. How do you season it? Or like make it? You have it hot, right? Buckwheat. Let's go to the Wikipedia. A flowering plant in the knotweed family, cultivated for its grain-like seeds as a cover crop. No protein are matcha flavored. What? That sounds so good. Arca bought buckwheat. What did they think? Did they dislike it? Arc is good at cooking, though. I feel like they could make something good out of it, right? Cultivation. I'm not looking at... Whoa! Russia has the highest buckwheat production. In 2023, world production of buckwheat was 2.2 million tons, led by Russia with 52% of the total. They didn't hate it, which is good enough. Like, how do you prepare it? What's your favorite way to do it? It is good, but I prefer chocolate. Really? I wonder if you could mix the chocolate and the matcha together. Oh, soba noodles are made from buckwheat. I like soba. Is this what you eat? It was on the Wikipedia page called Grechka of Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. Sorry, they're casting angelic spells outside, so if you hear a lot of noise, that's what that is. I don't want to do Don't want to try mixing it, huh? Black buckwheat tea. If you have buckwheat tea, buckwheat whiskey. Correct pronunciation. Woo! It just has butter on it, right? Oh, so you don't make it sweet. For some reason, I thought you would make it sweet. Kind of like how people have sweet oatmeal. Russia. Buckwheat. Plain with ketchup. What? Really? Ooh, this recipe looks good. What? I just do no sugar and milk. What is this? Is there a recipe called kasha? This looks good. I want to show this. It's on a website. I want to show this. It's on a website. It's a picture. This is not the other one. This is a different recipe. This looks good. What is this? It has buckwheat and bacon and onions and mushrooms and eggs. I want that. I would not want that for breakfast. This looks like a dinner meal. This looks like a dinner meal. Kasha. Buckwheat kasha. Buckwheat. Oh, is that just the name of the buckwheat? Oh. That's just the name of the buckwheat. Nice looking. It also says Gretzka redirects here for the footballer. See Orest Gretzka. That's funny. Now I'm hungry, Tortochi. I just ate breakfast and now I'm hungry. Oh my god, yesterday I tweeted about this like as it happened. I was out and about, and normally, very rarely in my life, I could probably count on one hand in my long demonic life that this has happened. Normally when I get hamburgers, I get like a single hamburger, so it has a single patty. But I went to go get food and I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to eat for like 10 hours because like I was gonna be out and about. So I was like, oh, I should get the double hamburger to like, you know, bolster my caloric intake because I'm not gonna be able to eat for a long time. I really felt like a dog that was gonna be put down. Cause that's what people do. Before they put their dog down, they take them out to like a fast food restaurant and they buy them like a double hamburger and then they feed it to them and then they take them to the vet. I have a multivitamin in the morning, but only learned last week is probably not absorbing a few of the vitamins due to having it on an empty stomach. I feel better since. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's true. I know that a bunch of vitamins need like stuff that works together. What? That might only be a thing in the US. Cause like, okay, in the US, you bring your dog in the back seat when you like go to fast food restaurants, right? And so they'll always beg. And you know, the dog will be like, I want food, but you're like, no, you're a dog, you can't have food. So the whole life you're like not letting the dog have like the fast food, or maybe at most you like rip them off like a little corner and then you know, whatever. But then when you're like, oh, I have to put them down, you get them a double hamburger because it's like, oh, they really want it. But you get the dog chocolate if it gets put down later? Maybe like a square. But I feel like the chocolate, they might feel sick then. But I don't think dogs feel sick if they eat double hamburgers. Because I know some people that just feed their dogs double hamburgers all the time. To be fair, one time we had a dog, but it was a big dog. It was like 140 pounds. She ate like half of my Halloween candy. And she was completely fine. It's because she was so big. She's 140 pounds. And I remember we called the vet. We're like, is it okay? And they're like, yeah, she's fucking huge. It'll be fine. And I'll be fine. That's another reason I don't think I could ever have a small dog, because I couldn't imagine like, oh, your Chihuahua eats one Hershey's Kiss and it like is on death's door. Meanwhile, my dog was fine after eating half my Halloween candy, and it just was like, it was crazy though, because she ate the wrappers too. That was not pleasant on the other side. Wish I was that dog. You want to eat half my Halloween candy? He's the right weight though. Yeah, I feel like for dogs being picky is maybe a good thing, because they get chubby so quick. So if they're the right weight, I feel like maybe that's good then. I feel like we've never had an overweight dog, because for dogs, we always fed them twice a day. Like, you know, this is the portion in the morning and this is the portion at night. But with cats, our cats, we had a gray cat and an orange cat, and the orange cat got fat. And then later on, once those passed away, we had another gray cat and another orange cat, and the orange cat got fat. The orange cats always get fat, but it's because we let them free range, because it's kind of hard to feed two cats at a time, because they always want to like eat each other's food, and like they get like mean to each other. I eat sofa fluff than chicken. He's a strange animal. I think if I was a dog, maybe I'd eat sofa fluff. I don't know. Just have to try it. And every once in a while, Every once in your life, you have to eat something you shouldn't eat. I've eaten paper before. I've eaten grass before. Maybe I am a dog. Not enough dog VTubers talk about eating grass and paper and chocolate and other things they shouldn't eat. There's not enough dog VTubers. There's not enough dog VTubers commentating on this. Here, wait, I'm stretching. Ah! Oh, totally after stream, I'm gonna make coffee. Which is maybe a bad idea to make coffee, because... Well, it's actually gone now. It's kind of lucky. It's lucky that I streamed today, because... Sorry, I'm reading more about... I have the Wikipedia... I have the Wikipedia buckwheat page up and I was reading it still. No, it's kind of lucky that I streamed today because so early being I'm dying. Call my baby. I'm so tired. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. And then I had to immediately wake up and start stream. And I had a headache when I woke up, so it felt like someone hit me over the head with a frying pan. So my voice is like super gravelly because I just woke up. I could make coffee now, but I have to wait until I get home, otherwise I'm gonna have time to drink it. Oh. Do you have a better coffee making setup at work or at home? I can't imagine the coffee at... Are teachers' lounges real? They are real, right? This is maybe a stupid question. I should know this. Because I have family that was teachers. Do kids ever come into the teacher's lounge? Or is the teacher's lounge well hidden? I want to look this up. I feel stupid. Our teachers... We do have staff rooms. I better copy ho-oh. We do have... Oh, you call them staff rooms. We call them teachers' lounges. R/teachers. Do teachers' lounges exist? I only ever see them in TV. It makes sense that they have them still, because it's kind of like a break room, right? We have a coffee machine and a copy machine. Wait, a coffee machine and a copy machine. That's hard to say. Copy machine, coffee machine. It's hard to see the difference. Well, we're doing the setup of the school vacation, but that's because they're asking for someone. Oh, they're not like sneaking in. I think when I went to school, we weren't even allowed to like come within like a 10-foot radius of the of the teacher's lounge. I suppose the one that I see the teacher's lounges in the most is when I watch anime, but those are super different. Because it seems like Japanese schools have like a way different like setup of like the flow of like what teachers are doing in the day. Because I think from what I've gleaned from anime, and I could be totally off base, it seems like in anime most of like the teachers move rooms, not the students. Why did my first school just look like a class and all the teachers smoked in there? Was this when smoking was still legal inside? I forgot. I thought I was so scandalized, but I remembered it was pretty recent that you couldn't legally smoke inside, right? I'm not sure when that happened in the UK. In the US, I think that was like 2010s, right? When it stopped being legal to smoke inside. I want to look this up now. When did it become illegal to smoke inside? I can't believe, how is the law written? I can't believe that vaping skirts that. Anytime, and this is going to be a bit vulgar, anytime I see someone vape inside, I really want to bash their head into a wall in Minecraft. It was horrible. It's still legal then, yeah. And weird. Okay, here we go. Smoking bans or smoke-free laws. Are there still places where it's legal? In Irish pub, in Ireland, it went into effect in 2004. Doesn't stick around or give other people cancer. It gives me a super headache. And we don't know if it gives people cancer yet, right? Oh, you wanna know what's worse? Taking public transit and like 4 people are vaping. It's technically not allowed on public transit, but they still do it. Because it always smells like super strawberry elite max. Does it stain walls? Or no? Probably not, right? I'm gonna look it up. Does vaping stain walls? Yes, vaping can stain walls, but less. Someone says none at all ever. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, people are saying there's a film. More like it leaves a residue. Yeah. It leaves a residue. I read that right as someone said the same thing. Probably no different than cooking. Oh my god, I've been doing deep spring cleaning. You don't realize, I think I understand why people don't like open concept kitchens. Like, why does my TV stand like have a little bit of like cooking oil on it? You know what I mean? Like grease. Cause but I guess, yeah, when you have like an open concept kitchen, even if you put on like the overhead exhaust fan and open the window, like it's gonna find its way there, you know? Yeah, I've been trying to do spring cleaning. Also, because Chio Papa's coming, and speaking of Chio Papa coming, I have to cover up my naked man figure and my panty shot magazine. That sounds horrible. It's an art book. My panty shot magazine. No, it's an art book. It's an anime art book. The cover just happens to be a panty shot, okay? That was poorly worded, but I'm gonna have to cover that up. The magazine will be easy. I can just stick it in the... I can just stick it, like... Right now, it's being displayed forward on the bookshelf. I can just stick it in with the books. And then usually what I do to cover up my Alba figure... I can't! But yeah, exactly. Usually to cover up the Alba figure, I just take a different book and I, like, put it in front. Like, I display it over top of him. Yeah. My room won't be too hard to clean. That's just picking stuff up. I think the most annoying thing will be I doubt my dad's gonna be looking in my freaking pantry. But I want to, I have a bunch of cardboard boxes in the pantry because we have to dispose of them differently. So I have to take the cardboard boxes like down a bunch of flights of stairs. And then also I have an old vacuum I have to throw out. But beyond that, I don't think it'll be too bad. It's just I don't know when I'll have time. Like if I had time to clean, I would have scheduled a stream, you know what I mean? I'd much rather stream than clean. But I guess that's the way that the cookie crumbles. I guess that's the way that the world works, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to be out of town for this many days. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll get a lot of homework done. It kind of sucks because my laptop isn't super, like, powered up and it doesn't have a lot of stream stuff on it. So, I'm for sure in the days that I'm gonna be gone, I'm gonna export the Maid Day artwork and I'm gonna try and complete it on my iPad. Or at least get progress done on my iPad. I don't really know what else I can do. I have to practice. I'm kind of shaking in my boots. I have a 15-minute presentation in class on Monday, so I'll have to practice that. I don't know what else I can get done. Oh, my karate belt test is coming up next week. So I have to practice that. It kind of sucks also because it's bad timing that I'm going to be out of town this whole week mostly. And so I'm going to miss like all the karate lessons, and then that's not good because I have my belt test next. Okay, and not to jinx anything or put any negative energy into the universe, I don't think I'm gonna pass my belt test. I have an inkling suspicion that because I really couldn't go much this semester to practice, but what they test you on is like a testing sequence. So it's like this amount of punches in this order, this kicks in this order, turn, do this kicks, do whatever. So you have to memorize that and like execute them well. And then you have to do kata, which is like the forms. And then you have to do kumite, which is sparring. But I haven't practiced kumite in like a whole semester because for some reason we never practice it. At practice, I don't know. So I'll have to ask one of my friends to help me because I don't want to get kicked and die or anything. I don't know. Yeah. And then what else? Oh, in a couple weeks I have to take, because this is my last semester for my school, I'm gonna be taking pictures on campus. Yeah. I'm having 2 days of getting my picture taken. I'm having 1 day I'm making roomie take pictures, and then the next day my friend is traveling up here to the heavenly realm to take pictures of me too. So we'll have to just see which of my friends is a better photographer. Is it my one friend or my other friend? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not paying for professional photos. I've never paid for professional photos. When I was in demon school and I graduated high school, we have, senior pictures. I had a friend of a friend who had a nice camera take them, and they did it for free. Cause that gets like senior pictures can cost people like $300-400. I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's just a photo in a yearbook. It's not that serious. That's crazy. So I had a friend do it, and it was really fun. Back in the day, I used to be really into like going with my friends, and we'd have little like photo outings. I don't know what else to call it, because like, especially as cosplayers, we used to be really into like posting on Instagram. Not so much anymore. But we would have like picture like outings where we'd go to like nice locales and try to take pictures. You're pretending to do thing. There'll be graduation pictures, yeah. So people take them in like the regalia, like the little outfits. We'll be in the little outfits. I'll take them on campus. It's kind of crazy this time of year because it's just like, because you could have picked up the graduation uniform from like a couple months ago, but as it gets closer to graduation, you'll just see people all the time out and about in the outfits because they're going to take pictures. Because there's a couple spots in town where everybody takes pictures. $50. I have a hoodie for both of mine that was $50-$60. What? That's crazy cheap. Were you happy with the pictures? I was happy with my pictures. I thought they were cute. It's so hard. All my friends are so busy nowadays, but I want to go on another like pictures outing. Another pictures outing with my friends and just take photos. Yeah, I picked up the graduation outfit, graduation regalia. I got annoyed. Okay, this is me. Rumi said that I shouldn't have gotten annoyed by this, but I got annoyed. I went to go pick up for the school commencement ceremony the graduation outfit. And graduation outfits are called regalia. They're called graduation regalia. It is written as such on all of the flyers that advertise them. It's written as such on all of the sales. And so I go to the place where they sell them, and on a bunch of posters there, it says regalia, regalia, regalia. It says it everywhere. And so I go up to the angel working the calendar and I said, I'm here to pick up my graduation regalia order. They look at me like I have grown a second head, and they're like, do you mean your cap and gown? Yes, that's what I mean. Everybody's like, what? Why are you mad at them because they didn't know something? If it is your job, if you work at a graduation regalia store that has posters that say regalia everywhere, you should know what the word regalia means. I'm happy with mine, albeit the ones I have at like at campus and foam are the best ones. I feel like that's how it always ends up. It always ends up with the ones that like you're like, oh, I'll just take this. They end up like super duper duper good. I'm hoping I can at least get like 1 or 2 nice photos. I didn't really get any nice photos when I did undergrad. So I was like, I want to have cute photos. I want to have cute photos. I'm getting my hair done like the day of, and I never get my hair done, so Tihayo, come hayo. How you doing? I woke up super early for this stream. I'm telling every Churtochi that came in here. I'm telling every Churtochi that came in here. I woke up super early for this stream. And you can tell that I woke up early because even though we've been streaming for like 45 minutes, my voice still sounds super gravelly. It still sounds super gravelly. How long does it take for me to wake up, huh? It takes a pretty long time, I think. I was rolling around in bed after waking up. Oh, I like doing that where you like and you roll to the left and you go and you roll to the right. I love doing that in bed. That's so comfy. Now I want to go lay in my bed again. I can't. After the stream, I'm gonna make a super good latte. Oh, okay. Are there any people here who are part of the evil, like, thought process that is... And if you are... Okay, I'm gonna explain it. Let's start from the beginning. I don't like when you post a photo of, like, a latte you made. Your vocal fry is definitely multiplied. I know, I don't know why. I hate when I post photos of coffee I make and they're like lattes. And then, you know, people do the like, oh, would you like some coffee with that milk? You know, they're making derogatory comments towards the fact that it has a high milk to coffee ratio. First of all, latte means milk. A latte is gonna have a lot of milk. Second of all, I don't care. This is not the who can drink the most coffee Olympics. I'm just trying to make a drink that tastes good to me and has an adequate caffeine content. Like, I don't know, because when I make my latte, it's like a third of it is milk, a third of it is coffee, a third of it is sweet cream cold foam. So it's like, yeah, most of it is not coffee, but in my defense, the coffee that I make, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, I don't even have anything against, like, I think that, like, I think espresso is super cool, and I think traditional, you know, Italian drinks are super cool. But there's a time and a place for a sweet drink, right? Because when I have a sweet drink, it's not like, I chart it in my mind as my dessert for the day. So it's not like, I know in my heart of hearts that this is an unhealthy, like, very sweet little drink. And it's actually not that sweet. I went to a coffee shop the other day because I was out and about, and lately I've been making coffee and matcha at home. Oh my god. I thought I made my thing sweet because I do 2 tablespoons of, like, creamer. And then, like, in the sweet cream cold foam, I do, like, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Oh my god. I had this one from this, like, commercial coffee shop. It was, like, so sweet. I thought I was gonna die. The thing is, I like a little bit of bitterness, but once it's too much, it's like, yeah, what are we doing? I want to enjoy this, right? I want to enjoy this. I don't understand. Yeah, but I really got shocked because I guess I have built up a tolerance to some degree for coffee bitterness, because I make mine way more unsweetened than the commercial coffee store. I have black coffee unless I get coffee out. Really? You must... So, like, the taste doesn't bother you? The problem with black coffee for me is, like, I can handle, like, bitter flavors if it's offset by sweetness, and it's got, like, a nice, like, delicate, like, play. Like, ooh, the bitter, the sweet. It's, like, a nice... But pure black coffee or, like, pure espresso to me has always felt, like, really unbalanced. Like... it's unbalanced. I sound like I'm complaining about, like, a video game. It's unbalanced. No. I know, right? Sorry, I'm stretching still. I just woke up. I just woke up. Yeah, I don't know. You wanna know what's really interesting? My vocal fry is really bad right now, but there are a lot of things that can grow on you. Matcha grew on me. I got so tilted. Oh my god. Everybody who does things differently than me, it just irks me. I know that's not like whatever. I saw this post online and it was someone asking like, how can you people drink matcha like it just tastes like grass? And then there's all these people in the comments who claim to be matcha connoisseurs who are like, oh, you can get matcha that doesn't taste like grass. Literally, fuck off! If your matcha doesn't taste, matcha tea, yeah. If your matcha doesn't taste like grass, you are drinking like a flavorless, low quality matcha. Like it should, Tio has summoned a pheasant outside my classroom. Or is that a turkey? If your matcha doesn't taste like grass, it does not have enough flavor. Like matcha has its own very earthy, herbaceous, grassy notes when it is like properly cultivated. If you are drinking matcha and it just tastes like, if it doesn't taste like grass, I don't think you are getting good matcha. And I was getting so tilted because under this Twitter post, people were like, no, you can get matcha that doesn't taste like grass. Like only, like that was like misinformation city. I was going crazy. Like, I get annoyed. I don't know. That's the whole point. Right, thank you. Oh my god, thank you for corroborating me. Because at that point, like you're just doing it because it's trendy and you want to drink matcha without having to actually drink matcha. Like, which is fine, but don't try and claim to be like the matcha connoisseur. Like that was a turkey. What does a pheasant sound like? I thought pheasants. Let me look it up. Pheasant sound. Call of the pheasant. Pheasant call. Let me put my headphones on. Let's see. The pheasant. Oh! That's what a pheasant sounds like? Here, wait. Let me turn on my audio so you can hear it. Here. That just doesn't even sound like anything. It's just called like... What? People are saying that's a very high quality, like... Sound. What? Pheasant versus turkey. Oh, I've seen a pheasant. My mom went pheasant hunting. I should know what a pheasant looks like. My mom used to go pheasant hunting. I know what a pheasant is. Yeah. Short thoughts, there's all this talk of matchas making me want matcha. For the last 2 weeks, it was chai. It's chai? Chai's completely different. Chai is like, oh, I see, like matcha tea. Yeah, where chai means tea as well, right? You know how like words become loan words? I heard in the English language, chai has basically become its own loan word because in a lot of places like the US, if you just say tea, it would mean like sweet tea or like, you know, black tea or something like that. Or if you just said chai, people might think you mean the spice. That's why people specify chai tea. I don't know. But I try not to say chai tea now. Like if I say, like, you know, some people used to say chai tea latte. I just say chai latte. I don't know. Trying to get better. Oh, but this is what I was going on with my rant earlier. Yeah, my vocal fry is really bad today. You know what's... Interestingly enough, so for short touches that don't know, I've been going to voice therapy for the past, like, month or something. It's like saying DC Comics. District of Columbia Comics. I've been going to vocal therapy, but something they told me, because the problem is that I guess I speak from my throat too much, and it does damage to my voice. So I have to try and speak with, like, my whole vocal tract. But what we learned is I also have a vocal tremor. which is where your vocal cords, when you talk, they jiggle up and down. And so I told her, I was like, okay, how do we fix it? But you don't have it. It's just, you can fix it. It's just something that some people have. But they did say, you guys might notice it more because the more that it's kind of funny. The more that I fix my voice issues and I stop speaking with my throat and my voice gets less inflamed and it like relaxes, the worse my vocal tremor is gonna get, she said, because the less tense that my vocal cords are, the more they'll be able to jiggle up and down. Jiggly cords, yeah! So the more they'll be able to jiggle up and down. So like, cause like here, wait, you can kind of hear it if you hold out one note, if my voice will like break and like do it up and down, but I think it's okay right now. No, you can hear it where it sounds like Tarzan going like or it like goes up and down and stuff. Which as soon as she said it, I was like, oh, I kind of felt a little vindicated because, you know, I do singing and stuff. Like I had my concert and holding out notes is really hard for me. And I presumed I was just a bad singer. No. That's just how my vocal cords work. So I guess, but then she was telling me like, oh, we could do exercises to try and like mask it. But I told her I really don't want to because I feel like if it's something that just happens naturally and it's not harmful, well, then that's just kind of a cool facet of my voice, right? Like I don't want to try and like cover up anything that's happening naturally and like healthily. So I thought like, oh, at first I was kind of worried. I was like, that might make singing harder. But then I thought about it on the flip side and that could give me like a really cool, unique singing voice. Because recently I'm listening to a lot of Japanese enka music, which is like older music. They do it on purpose, of course, but they do have a lot of like vocal jiggle like that during the song. So I was like, oh, maybe I could just leverage this. Maybe I could, you know, sing songs where it seems like proper, like I could do it like that. I think that would be kind of cool, huh? It'd be kind of cool to do something like that. I still have to decide. I do want to get out an official cover. Wait, what does the D in DC Comics mean? Wait, now I feel dumb. Wait, DC Comics stands for Detective Comics? DC stands for Detective Comics, which actually makes DC Comics Detective Comics Comics. Wait, so the official brand is called DC Comics. So the official brand is DC Comics Comics. Wait, that's funny. In 2017, approximately 70% of the American comic book market was shared by DC Comics and longtime competitor Marvel Comics. Detective. Interesting, interesting. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. Yeah, it was a bit silly. Wait, I really want to put out an official cover sometime, but I don't know what song to do. I feel like every time I'm listening to my playlist, I'm like, oh, this will be a good song. We'll do this one. Oh, this will be a good song. We'll do this one. And then I never settle. Also, because it's my first cover, I feel like there's a lot of pressure for it to be like a good song. But all the songs I like are silly and dumb. But I feel like I can't do like a meme song for my first like cover. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to do something like beautiful and like serious and like, well, and not like I can't think of an example, but I've been listening to like a bunch of silly stuff and I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of funny. I'm like, no, you can't do something funny for your first ever. That's not proper. It's not proper. Wait, DC Comics is owned by Time Warner Entertainment? Oh wait, they're not called Time Warner Entertainment anymore. They're called Warner Bros. Warner Bros is Time Warner Entertainment? What? What? Time Warner. What? When did it stop being called Time Warner? It became Warner Media in 2018. And then it became Warner Bros. Oh, because it merged with Discover. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Okay, Toritochi. I have to get... Sorry. I have to get... Wait, what was that? There was a comment that popped up on the screen, but it didn't pop up in chat. What? That's crazy. Did you comment on something else? Wait, that's funny. Everything is owned by like 3 companies. Who am I owned by? Who am I owned by? Sorry my voice is so like, you can hear my vocal jiggle a lot today, but hopefully you'll learn to like it because it'll become more prevalent as my vocal therapy goes on. But yeah, I have to get going because this was sadly only a 1-hour satsu. Are you going to miss me until Sunday? You're going to be lacking in chioyum? What do pistachium? What do tours always say in the Discord? I need pistachium or something like that. Don't worry, I'll be active in the Discord, especially when I'm at Chio's Papa's. I'll be a little bit lonely because he'll be at work all day. Okay, I will see you guys on Sunday at our regular time over on Twitch. Be nice to yourself and be nice to others. Stay safe, stay safe. I'll see you later. Bye bye.